right. Good afternoon. I am artist Michael Machung, and what I will do today is show you how to draw Atom Bomb from the Garbage Pail Kids. He's an iconic character of the popular, politically incorrect toys from the 80s. And so what I'll do is draw a little baseline, okay, right around here at the bottom of the page. And this will give me an idea of where and how I want the position figured, or position rather. Here we go. There it is right there. Now, let me go a little bit lower with the baseline. Sorry about that. We'll go down this far. There we go. Go erase the original baseline. Now, when you think of a Garbage Pail Kid, think of a toddler, okay? A toddler is basically 3 heads tall, all right? But in this situation, we have a toddler-like figure sitting down. And so what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and draw the head. About that big. Go erase all these guidelines within the circle. There we go. Okay. And we basically have an idea of how big we want the character's head. Okay, we're going to go one head, and 2 heads. We're going to go right here. And the size of his head will be the same size as his torso. Okay. We'll go a little bit bigger than that. Then we'll go a little bit more than 3, then a head big. We'll go down here. Draw that torso. All right. There we go. Go ahead, erase all these guidelines within the torso or circle. Now we're going to go ahead, this is what the figure looks like so far. Basically 2 circles on top of each other. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and draw in his legs. Okay, kind of like that. Okay, make his legs like spread out a little bit. Okay, we want each leg to be about a head long. So we're going to go to about right here. All right. Okay. Have his foot right here, or his shoe. About right here. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and have his other leg stick out in the same way. It's going to be a head long. Okay, everything is proportional. So we're talking about right here. Like that. We'll go ahead and make this. Now, it's about right here. There we go. Erase all this. Okay, so we're going to go this way. All right. So we basically have a figure sitting down on the ground. Okay, if you can see that. That's what we have so far. Now we're going to go ahead and etch in his arms. We'll make his torso just a little bit wider. Kind of like that. I'm running out of graphite here. Go erase all this in between. We don't need these guidelines anymore. There we go. We're going to go ahead and draw a device because he's noted to hold a device containing a button which is responsible for blowing up his head. So we're going to go ahead and draw that device first before we start etching in the arms and the hands. Okay? Because this device right here pretty much controls where those arms and hands will be positioned. Okay? Give this device some dimension. Okay, so this is a quick sketch of Atom Bomb. Okay, I'll clean this up a little bit. Okay, got that? All right. Now we're going to go ahead and draw the infamous button, which he presses down on and blows up his head. There we go. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and etch in his arms. Okay. We're going to go ahead and pinpoint the joints, the shoulder joints. Right here. And right here. Okay, this is what we have so far. Cool. Okay. Okay, so we got one arm. We're gonna make this a little concave. Have his elbow sticking out a little bit. Okay, and his hand, his left hand, is holding the device. Okay, just like that. We're going to go ahead and pinpoint the elbow joint, which is located right here, approximately. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to go ahead and, so what we have so far, all right, now we're going to go ahead and etch in his right arm. Have that elbow joint sticking out a little bit. Pinpoint it, all right. Draw his hand. And these Garbage Pail Kids are noted to have fat hands, thick hands, what have you, and that's what it looks like so far. Okay, great, we're making good headway. Now we're going to go ahead and fill in the muscle tissue, the muscles, tendons, and whatnot to give the character more body. Okay, there we go. So we're making good headway here. Okay, we did the legs, we did the arms, now we're going to go do the legs. We'll pinpoint those knee joints, just for the heck of it. Okay, thick legs, of course, because these Garbage Pail Kids are basically a parody of the Cabbage Patch Kids, who are noted to have similar features. There we go. Right. We'll make this, this is what we have so far. Okay. There it is. Okay, we're going to go ahead and make this left foot just a little bit more profound. And probably circular. Let me go erase all this. There we go. Make these legs a little bit bigger. Okay, great. This is what the figure looks like so far. Okay, we're making good headway. All right, we're gonna go ahead and erase all these guidelines that are within the circles that are comprising the limbs. We don't need those anymore. Great, there we go. Erase all of this, we don't need that either. Atom Bomb was always has been always an iconic figure for the top Garbage Pail Kids, and one of my favorite characters of that line. So that's all good. Here we go. All right, we're gonna go ahead and make these arms a little fatter. And more Cabbage Patch Kid like, you know. There we go. His forearm a little bit bigger, going that way. There we go. All right. Let's see what we have so far. Okay, so what we got? Cool? Good. Been doing this for 20 years. I love art. I love drawing. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and focus on the head. We're going to go ahead and make that head wide, Cabbage Patch Kid like, you know. Kind of like this. Make those cheeks protrude out a little bit more to give him that iconic appearance. Okay, erase all these guidelines. We don't need those. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and keep sculpting away here till we get this head just right. Okay. There we go. All right. Erase these guidelines. Don't need those anymore. Okay. So we have so far, okay, of Atom Bomb, or what will become Atom Bomb. Erase all this. We'll go ahead and start etching in the eyes. We have to figure out where we want the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. Right here. Okay. And Atom Bomb, you know, knowing him, he's always smiling. He always has this grin on his face. Okay. Make this head a little bit straighter. Drawing at an angle here, it's a little challenging. Okay. I usually draw at straighter angles. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and etch in his eyes. I'm not gonna make them too big. I won't make them that far apart either. Okay. Okay, great. I'm going to go ahead and etch in the nose. Go ahead. Oops. There we go. All right, so what we have so far. Okay, we got the eyes, we got the nose, we got the limbs, we got the device that he's holding. And now we're going to go ahead and etch in his mouth, okay? All right, we're going to go ahead, erase this. There we go. And we'll give him a smile because he's always smiling, he's always cheerful and everything. There we go. Okay. Drawing his eyebrows. He knows what he's doing. There we go. Okay, that's what he looks like so far. He's not looking too bad. I'll say that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and etch in his clothing. We'll go ahead and etch in his hands just to get that out of the way. When it comes to art, when it comes to drawing a figure, I always try to get the hands and the fingers out of the way because they're always annoying. Draw this fist right here. Okay, he's pulling. He's about to press down on that button. There we go. His hand. Make sure it's all wide. There it is. We're gonna go ahead and etch in his fingers. Okay, his left hand, his left hand that's holding the device. Make these fingers nice and fat. There we go. All right, that's good enough. Erase these guys.